subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to see my latest videos. A woman's education, a woman's empowerment, a woman's independence, a woman's sexuality and a woman's identity. Who said? And who said women are weak? Who said women are unmanageable? Hello and my dear friends, welcome to my channel, The Mimamsa Tales, and myself, Dr. Madhavi Padma. I'm back with an interesting information for this International Women's Day that is celebrated on the 8th March 2021. Wishing you all a very happy Women's Day. How many of us actually are aware that it's not just the International Women's Day celebrated globally, but we Indians, our nation, also has a National Women's Day that is on the February 13th, which is celebrated, and remembering the Nightingale of India, the Bharat Kokila of our nation, because of her poems on romance, patriotism and tragedy, and she is very popular for her literary contribution. She is also a freedom fighter, and I'm sure by now you all would have guessed. She is none other than the great Sarojini Naidu, who was born in Hyderabad in the year 1879 on the February 13th. And this year happens to be her 142nd birth anniversary. Maybe sometime later I will detail on the Nightingale of India very soon. Friends, we are living in an era of millennials and where female empowerment is much discussed. I thought today we must discuss about the legendary scholar, philosopher and a scientist of the ancient Vedic times who will always be an icon for every woman of all the eras. And she is a woman unparalleled by men of her times because of her experience from the past history of our incredible India. Today we are talking about equality, but it is really amazing to know that the women were given full status as men in the Vedic period, that is between 1500 to 500 BCE, as the oldest scriptures were composed during that period. The women were highly spiritual, were incredible scholars, as understanding the Vedas and Upanishads is knowing the universe itself. Several such women are called as Rishikas or sages, and some of them are like Rishika Lopamudra, Rishika Urvasi, sage Savitri, sage Gosha and sage Maitreyi, etc. And today it is the sage Gargi Vachaknavi's details that we are going to see. Gargi Vachaknavi, one of the world's oldest icon of feminism, born around 700 BCE and lived through the Vedic times. As the meaning of her name Gargi says, she is the person who inspires to think. So was she honored in Vedic literature and was granted the title of Brahmavadini, that means someone with the knowledge of Brahmavidya, a subject of individual's relation with the universe and the life itself. Dear friends, she was one woman student of those times when not many gurus were accepting to teach the women folk. Yet, she proved her worth by awakening her Kundalini Shakti and realized her soul, her existence. History talks about her and acknowledges her with one very interesting incident, that is when Gargi Vachaknavi challenged the sage Yajnavalkya. And Yajnavalkya is a sage of 7th and 8th century BCE. He himself was a great scholar, a philosopher. The story is so interesting that one day the King Janaka is the father of the Sita Devi, the Queen Sita Devi, and who is the wife of Lord Rama. So this Janaka Maharaja, who was a scholar by himself, offered in a challenge 1,000 cows, and the cows will have gold coverings too to their horns. And that will be given to the best scholar of the day in the debate. Surprisingly, it was Gargi Vachaknavi, the only woman participant who dared and challenged and debated among many male scholars. They say it was the world's first conference on philosophy. There is a gap and a little unclear in the research as to the outcome of the debate, as Gargi Vachaknavi was strong, courageous, with humility too, being the only woman of the debate in the group. She finally acknowledges the sage Yajnavalkya's greatness and knowledge. Of course, her efforts did not go futile. She was honored as one of the Navaratnas. Friends, to be more positive, the debate not only proved Rishi or sage Gargi Vachaknavi's knowledge and fearlessness, along with that, it helped to extract the deepest insights on the subject of highest knowledge of Brahman, the soul, the universe. And today, it has become the classic text in the Upanishad literature, a torch bearer for the next generations in the path of spirituality. Most amazing fact is, Gargi Vachaknavi was a champion in encouraging women education and social equality for women. A head of lineage known as Gargi Gotram also is seen. And today there is also a college on her name affiliated to University of Delhi, which recently has celebrated its golden jubilee in the year 2016. To remember such great women philosopher of more than 25,000 years ago is our blessing. Unfortunately, in today's modern day, unnecessary importance is given to the skewed up and hyped information, and the today's young girls and women, saddest part is they only understand that information which is being hyped up. I really would like the younger generation to go through the literature and see the ancient women, how there was never any problem or issues with regard to the gender inequality and women suppression and so on. That was only during the medieval times and the colonial times that things have changed. But otherwise, during the ancient times, there was never any gender inequality. Thank you all, and I hope I made it interesting and informative.